Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. In this episode, we leave the Green Mountains of Vermont and travel 143 miles to the White Mountains in Glen, New Hampshire. Hoping to leave that rainy weather back in Vermont and see some more vibrant autumn color in the Granite State, we've set up our base camp at the Green Meadow Campground. Today, we travel approximately 25 miles northeast on New Hampshire 16, where Equinox will make a valiant attempt to climb the infamous Mount Washington. From Florida to Alaska, from the East Coast to the West Coast, join Steve and Jane celebrating their 50th anniversary as they explore America in the cool Nana Coach, their 27-foot Thor Freedom Elite motorhome, as they visit the many points of interest in our beautiful country on their golden anniversary adventure. Well, as you can plainly see, we are not disappointed by the vibrant colors we're seeing on Highway 16 here in New Hampshire. We now enter the White Mountain National Forest, which lies within the White Mountains in the U.S. states of New Hampshire and Maine. It's crossed by the White Mountain Trail and the Kancamagus Scenic Drives, plus part of the Appalachian Trail. The low cloud cover beneath the beautiful blue sky above gives us some concern. There were reports of freezing weather and snow on the mountain yesterday and overnight. We are cautiously optimistic that the weather will hold out today to afford us some great views from Mount Washington, the highest peak in the northeastern United States.
Arriving at Mount Washington Auto Road Visitor Center and Cafe on the right.
Good morning.
Good morning. Blow the fog away, will you?
Yeah. The other thing is we're only going halfway because the summit's iced and snowed up.
Oh, you're kidding.
Okay.
Wow.
So better off tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be another day like this.
So go halfway.
It's
I don't do
half
anything
price.
halfway.
No.
Well, it would be 65, it would be 41 because of the halfway point.
Get here.
Unfortunately, sir, we were like this yesterday as well. Snow and ice and rain and freezing rain pulled in from the night before last.
Mm-hmm.
We got more again last night.
Wow.
So until we get some sunshine up there and it starts to melt, it's going to stay like this. Okay?
Understood.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back.
29 degrees, the summit. 75 miles per hour. Visibility 50.
Take a minute in the next building. If you scan this to your phone, it's an audio tour.
Oh, okay.
The Wi-Fi site is that one right there. You go up and drive, low gear on the way down. When you get to the halfway point, you'll know it. There'll be a sign that says close beyond this point and a van, and on the left is a little gravel lot that you can pull into.
Okay.
Okay? We just ask you don't want to be on that point.
Mount Washington Auto Road welcomes you to the heart of the White Mountains, where you're about to embark on an adventure to the highest peak in the Northeast. This is the birthplace of legends, and you'll be following a path that leads through time. You will soon be approaching the summit. If it's a clear day, you're enjoying some of the most magnificent views to be found anywhere in the United States. If it's not a clear day, then you are truly learning what it means to be among the clouds. In either case, the summit community welcomes you. While you're here, visit the historic Tip Top House, which holds the record as the oldest summit building, standing since 1853. The Sherman Adams State Park building will offer you a top-of-the-world perspective from the observation deck, with hot meals and restrooms inside. Downstairs, explore the observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum for a look at what life is like at the summit in winter, as well as some rare mementos of the past. And be sure to visit the historic Summit Stage Office and Gift Shop, which is where the observers huddled together while measuring a world record wind speed in 1934, an unbelievable 231 miles per hour. You won't have any trouble recognizing which building it is. It's the one that's chained to the ground. If your headlights are on, be sure to turn them on before exploring the summit. You should be coming to the parking area pretty soon, so save the rest of this tour for when you begin the trip back down. Enjoy your adventure at the top of New England. Now that you've had the opportunity to experience the world above treeline firsthand, prepare yourself for a whole new series of scenic vistas on the way down. To your left, you'll see the Great Gulf Wilderness, a glacial cirque of more than 5,500 acres that was officially designated a wilderness area in 1964. This wilderness classification is especially important as it protects this vast area from any form of man's intrusions. No timber harvesting, mining, or buildings of any kind are allowed, and with the exception of a few hiking trails, only the forces of nature are at work in the Great Gulf Wilderness. But before we continue our story, let us briefly emphasize these important driving tips. For the trip down, the two most important facts to remember are these. First, use low gear the whole way down. This will allow the transmission and engine to act as a brake and help maintain a slow speed. Remember, low gear is usually indicated by a 1 or an L, or L1 on your shifter, or a B if you're driving a hybrid or electric car. Second, don't ride your brakes. A pumping action of the foot pedal allows the brakes to run cooler than does a steady pressure, and never use water to cool your brakes. If they begin to fade, stop at the next pullout and allow them to cool while you enjoy the view. If you're in the fog, please turn on your headlights, and remember that cars heading down should yield the right of way to cars on their way up.
On our way back to our campsite in Glen, New Hampshire, we came across a beautiful covered bridge. Noticing the water flowing beneath, we journeyed down the road a piece to where we could park on the side of the road and journey into the rock-laden creek to witness something very special amidst some incredible beauty, peace, and serenity. No wonder folks journey from all over our great country to see the majesty of the White Mountains of New Hampshire. But we are not done yet with the Granite State. Join us again on our next episode when we explore Franconia Notch and the incredible Flume Gorge. Until then, thank you for watching Jane and Steve's Golden Anniversary Adventure, and please hit that subscribe button so that we can let you know when our next episode is released.